Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a boy named Tim who was afraid of the dark. Tim dreaded turning off the lights and closing his eyes every night before bed. He would lie awake for hours, listening to the sounds of the night, imagining all sorts of scary creatures lurking in the shadows. One day, Tim's grandfather noticed how anxious he was and asked him why he was so afraid of the dark. Tim explained that he was scared of what might be hiding in the darkness, waiting to jump out and attack him. Tim's grandfather smiled and said, "The only way to deal with fear is to face it head on. If you keep avoiding it, the fear will only grow stronger. But if you confront it, you will see that it's not as scary as you thought." Tim was hesitant, but his grandfather's words stuck with him. As he lay in bed that night, he mustered up the courage to face his fear. He turned off the lights, closed his eyes, and waited for the fear to wash over him. At first, Tim felt his heart racing, his palms sweating, and his breathing becoming erratic. But as he lay there in the darkness, he realized there was nothing to fear. The sounds of the night were just the normal sounds of nature, and the shadows were just shadows. From that night on, Tim was no longer afraid of the dark. He had faced his fear head-on and realized that it wasn't as scary as he thought. He felt a sense of freedom and empowerment, knowing that he had conquered his fear. The lesson here is that fear can hold us back and prevent us from experiencing life to the fullest. But if we confront our fears and face them head-on, we can overcome them and gain a sense of confidence and self-assurance.